Hey guys, how you doing? Dave here. Today we're making this Dulce de Leche poke cake. Incredibly delicious. It's the decadent of decadent cakes. I just made it. I just can't stop eating it. You're going to love it, so let me walk you through this. First up, let's add a stick of butter, which is about 113 grams or half a cup, followed by a cup of white granulated sugar. Grab up my mixer and I'm going to mix this until it's, kind of fluffy and well combined. You can use a whisk too if you like. Add in 5 eggs. About, I'd say half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, depending on your taste. Then take the electric mixer again and mix it till it's smooth and creamy. Now I'm going to sift in 1 3/4 cups of flour. This is just all-purpose flour, which works just fine. A teaspoon of baking powder, and about half a teaspoon of salt, just to bring out those flavors. Let's go ahead and sift these in now. Once again, mixing we will go. Okay, that's pretty good. You want to texture something like this again, and this is just about perfect. Alright, what I've got here is a 9/8 springform pan, and I'm just going to give it a spray with some baking spray just around the edges. Then, to be on the safe side, I'm going to line the bottom with some parchment paper. Now, you don't have to use the springform pan. You can use just about any pan you want. I just like these because they come out easily. Use our spatula and put the cake mixture in. I think this is going to be incredibly yummy. Then just give it a smooth out, so you kind of get a nice even distribution. Before we cook the dish, I'd like to extend an invitation to visit our social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll put a link in the description section below. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little notification bell. That way you'll never miss a video we release. Okay, now we're going to slip this into a 350 degree Fahrenheit, 177 Celsius oven for about 50 minutes. After 50 minutes, I'm going to insert a toothpick into the cake, and voila, it comes out clean, so we know the cake is done. I should mention, if you make this in a bigger pan, you're going to decrease your baking time because it's not going to be as thick. But in this particular pan, it was about 50 minutes. So I'm just going to remove this from the pan by releasing the clips. You might want to trim around here a little bit just to make sure it releases. But this has done a pretty good job. Then I'm just going to kind of trim the top just to get it flat. You can leave it as is, but I like mine flat. What I'm going to do is grab up a chopstick here. You can use a fork or a knife or something too, but just get some holes in there, and I'm going to do a Norman Bates on this. Go psycho. You want lots of holes. What I've got here is a 300 milliliter can of Dulce de Leche. And this just smells incredible, the caramel. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this to a bowl. Just look at that yummy goodness run out. Add in a tablespoon or 2 of milk, just to thin it out a little bit because it's fairly thick. And we'll give it a mix here. Then simply drizzle it over the cake so it soaks into all those holes we poked in. Just look at this, guys. Okay, I'm going to save about 1/4 of this mixture just for a surprise, and I'll show you later what we're going to do with it. While the cake is soaking, I'm going to add about, I'd say 475, 500 milliliters of whipping cream to a bowl, and you want the cream about 35% fat so it whips up properly. Take the mixer and just whip this up for, I'd say about 4 or 5 minutes. After about 4 or 5 minutes, what you want is fairly stiff peak, something like this. It's just about perfect. Alright, let's scoop up our cream with a spatula and kind of gently put it over the top. And believe me guys, this just smells incredible. The caramel and the cake, and wow. Now I'm going to take my other cake spreader, and of course you want it on the sides too. You want the entire cake covered with that yummy cream. Now for that special surprise we talked about, I'm going to drizzle some of this yummy goodness over the top of the cake. Doesn't this look incredible, guys? And you know, you can kind of make your own design, but last but not least, some almonds over the top and just spread them on. And you can use walnuts too, whatever you like, but I'm a fan of almonds. Alright, what we're going to do is set this in the fridge for a couple of hours, just as said. Overnight is the best, but you know, I don't know if I can wait that long. After an hour, the cake is set fairly well, so let's go ahead and slice into this. And just simply look at this, guys. Our Dulce de Leche poke cake. Oh my goodness. Okay, my favorite time, the taste test. Oh my goodness, guys, this is so good. The caramel, the nuts on top, the cake is so moist. This is just incredible. You're gonna have to make this. You could eat this all day. So for the full scoop on this recipe and tons of more cake recipe and desserts recipes, head on over to cookandshare.com. You're going to love everything over there. Thanks for subscribing, and see you next time.